can be deceiving, you know. If you look at this particular video, that is, of course, the former royal known as the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. Well, literally, she looks carefree, happy and full of optimism. And genuinely, I would wish that on anybody as they start the new year, this new year of 2025. But behind that very much fake smile, people might say, there's a lot of turmoil going on behind the scenes that many people have no idea until now. Let me explain. It's good to see you today on a very frosty and, of course, chilly United Kingdom. Yes, winter has arrived. Yes, don't get me going. I feel so sorry for people who are struggling with that winter fuel allowance. Honestly, we're all strapped up in hot water bottles, aren't we? And don't think I'm not, honestly. You know, it doesn't matter who you are. We're all feeling the pinch. And the bottom line is, it's so hard, isn't it now? Because do you find this, and I'd love to know this as well, your energy company tell you that they're taking the money out at least 7 days before reminding you. And you think, yes, I know that's coming. It creates anxiety, doesn't it? You think, I've got to pay that. You don't need to remind me like a child. I mean, all the while, of course, I'm reading the meter, doing the job of the people that they fired. Don't get me going. Whatever you're doing, have a nip of whiskey, keep yourself warm. That's probably one of the cheapest options now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get back to your royal story of the day. This video, as the kids say, dropped. I prefer to say released, appeared. And just like clockwork, of course, the Duchess of Sussex has decided to try and commandeer a very, well, dead media period. That's the reason why she did it. That's the reason, of course, why the holiday card was less than stellar, because Meghan was focusing on her, well, favourite thing, Meghan Markle. Now, as you can see, this particular video is all about Meghan, you know, emulating a fresh start 2025, new look, new outlook, all that sort of stuff, nonsense. The true story behind this video is simply this. You see, as we all know, Meghan has had flop after flop after flop. And, you know, it's never her fault. I could tell you from staff that have worked with her, she is incandescent with rage if anybody dare mention the fact that perhaps she got it wrong. She is always right. End of. You know, this is what I've been told. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting, because the only people that she really will sort of kowtow to are people like this. That's right, the head of the William Morris agency, Endeavour agency. And the reason behind that is she needs that agency. It gives her a little bit of clout, a little bit of cluster, as it were. And they basically said to her that either you get out there and reconnect with the audience as yourself, or it's over. As ever, we have to say, allegedly. Now, you can understand they've had a year now plus down the line. Nothing's happening, no big deals have come forward. She's pussyfooted around with this American Riviera nonsense, and none of it has truly worked. So you can also understand from her perspective that she's now thought, I'll just simply go back to what I did long before I met Prince Harry. The weird thing is, of course, now he's been put down not even as a supporting player, simply as an extra. Strange to think, but if people think this is Meghan being independent, carefree, taking the grape, this is the last chance saloon, trust me. And once that agency decides that you cannot make them money, whatever way you look at it, you're toast. Neil Sean in the very heart of the United Kingdom.